Hello, I'm going to talk about the new Star Wars, The Force Awakens, and I would like to warn you at first there will be spoilers, because I need to talk about the movie, and everybody else has heard what I have to say about it, so I thought I would record it as well. The new Star Wars, The Force Awakens, it premiered in Sweden a couple of days before everywhere else, and that was so good because there's been so many spoilers, so much just shit floating around, the rumors. So then, I got to see it first of a lot of people. The story is great, and I mean, I'm a Star Wars fan since the beginning. I mean, since I saw my first Star Wars movie, it was like, okay, yeah, I like this. Yeah, sci-fi is my kind of space movies are my kind of thing, except for action movies too. Anyway, the movie starts. The whole theater was packed to the last seat, and it was like in the before 12 in the day. I'm kind of rambling now. I have so much to say, so yeah, bear with me. Otherwise, you can choose someone else to listen to. This is the way I am. Anyway, so it was packed, like 300 people watching, with the 3D glasses on, and the curtains went like this, and the whole theater went quiet. So quiet. And then it was like, in a galaxy far, far away a long time ago, or whatever it said. I was like, oh my god, yay! And then, the text started floating, and then they changed it to the movie, and I was like, huh? Unfortunately, the sound was really bad in the beginning, so the first 5 minutes of dialogue between Max von Sydow's character and Dameron Poe, whatever his name is, Poe Dameron, it sounded like someone was talking like this. It was like Bale all over again. And I was like, okay, do I have something in my, am I having a cold or whatever? But then someone, I guess, must have told them. And then the sound was fine. And then after like 20 minutes, it was like, and I was like, what? And then it was fine. And then after another 30 minutes, it was again. So that kind of wasn't good, but well, anyway, I enjoyed the movie. It was 3D, and it was good 3D. It wasn't just, okay, let's render the movie to 3D. But anyway, I should probably talk about the characters some, because there were some I really liked. I think the whole movie was so good because, I mean, I don't have any problems with episode 1, 2, 3, the newer movies. Not really, and so, but if you compare them, I mean, those movies were so clean. They were really, really clean. Not a shadow wrong, not a stand anywhere or dust or anything. I mean, they've like been running so much, but they're not even sweating or anything. But this movie, the new The Force Awakens, I think was really good in that, because it was they were dirty, they were like sweating, they were like out of breath, so it felt more authentic. I mean, it's a movie, but it felt really authentic. And I really liked the fact that they put some new actors in it. I mean, I love the old characters, Luke, Leia, Han Solo, Chewbacca, 3PO, and R2-D2, even though he wasn't in the movie so much. Let's see here, I have him here. Yeah, he's more in this video than he's in The Force Awakens, I think. Well, anyway, I think I like that they had new actors. I think that Daisy Ridley's Rey is such a kick-ass. I mean, wow! From the beginning that they show her until and her character does such a development. I mean, sometimes in movies they need to have 3 movies before the characters like start or something, or 1 movie is just an explanation, like X-Men. It's just explanations. But this movie was so great. It's like, okay, here she is. She's a scavenger hunter, and she has a hard time, and she's been left there, and she lives inside of an ATT. Yeah. And then she meets BB-8, one of the cutest small droids ever. Yeah. And she meets him, and like, okay, yeah. And then she goes to the one she's trading her scavenger things to, and he's like, I want that droid. And at the same time, Finn has run away from the First Order. He doesn't want to be a stormtrooper anymore. He's like, yay! And he also releases Poe Dameron too. They escape, and unfortunately, you don't see Dameron Poe until later in the movie. And I really like him. He's a great actor, and he was so familiar, but I couldn't really figure out why. But anyway, Finn kind of stumbles into Rey when she's being attacked, and he's like, "Yeah, I'm going to help her." And she's like, "I don't need any help. Girl power, woman power." Yeah. So I really like that and it's so natural. It's not like she's a girl, she can take care of herself. You know, like yes, because she's a girl. It's more like she's a person, she can take care of herself. So that's really good. And I think I rewatched the first Star Wars movies a while ago, and it's like Leia is such a kick-ass. And Han Solo is like, "Oh, I love you." She's like, "Yeah, go do your thing, and I will do my thing." This is all according to me. Anyway, and they meet up, and you know they have BB-8, and then the bad guys come to the village, and they're like, "Oh yeah, we need to leave." Yeah, but what about this ship? Finn says. "Oh no, that's not a good ship." And then the ship they're going to is blown up, and they need to go to the ship they were thinking about, and that's the Millennium Falcon. Anyway, and I think it's fun that they had Han Solo and Chewbacca again. There's some great comic relief in there because, I mean, just Chewbacca. The sounds he does, it's so much fun. Anyway, and then the fact with, if you think about Han Solo, the shocker everybody been spoiling. I kind of figured it out early because I was like, before I saw the movie, I was like this, okay, either they will be in the movie Leia and Luke a lot, or he's not going to be in the movie at all. So when they had him for a long time, I was like, okay, this is kind of like a farewell to the character, because they really implied it all the time. So when that happens, that he gets killed by his son Kylo Ren, or Ben Skywalker, or whatever, Ben Solo, whatever they call him, I wasn't that surprised because yeah, I kind of expected that. But anyway, I need to speak about Kylo Ren as well. I think he was a great bad guy. I'm not sure what everybody else thinks, but I think he was a really bad guy. A troubled bad guy, but still a bad guy. And he was like, I haven't really seen that actor in anything else but some kind of comedy series or drama series or something. So I wasn't like taking him seriously. And no offense to him, but I'm not that into drama series. But anyway, and he was so evil. When he took the mask off, it was like, huh? What? But his hair was awesome. I mean, someone has done a great job with the hair on the production, because everybody looks like they take off their helmets and the hair just, I'm fabulous. So that's a good thing. And also, I think something I've heard people talk about or read about, that they think Rey and Finn has some kind of romance going on. I did not see that at all. I didn't notice that at all. I thought there was no such chemistry between those two characters. None at all. The thing I thought was that, you know, the chemistry between Rey and Kylo Ren is so strong. It's a really strong force between them. Force. Yeah, it's like, you know, when they battle. At first, when she's her prisoner, she's like trying to. Okay, I need to wrap this up. I will follow this in a part 2. Bye bye. Or wait a second. I will just cut this video down. Ja, hallå. Ja, gör så. Jättebra. Hej hej. Yeah, well, anyway, so I think those two, when she's her prisoner, and he's like, yeah, I'm gonna, yeah, I'm the bad guy. And then she doesn't respond to his kind of demands. And he's like, what? Do you have the Force or whatever? What? And she's like, oh my god, she just realized she might have the Force in her. And she's like, you know, oh no, I'm not falling for that. You feel bad, blah, blah, blah. You know, she's something talks like that. And he's like, wait a minute, what the? Yeah, and then, anyway, then she's supposed to escape. And, you know, she's like, okay, maybe I have the Force. So she's trying on the Stormtrooper, which, this is the old Stormtrooper. I don't have the new one. Well, this is new, but I guess they didn't get the license for the new ones. Anyway, and she's like, okay, you will remove these trains and leave the door open. And later I found out that's Daniel Craig. Well, that's a really fun scene because I like the humor in it as well. It's like when Han Solo and Leia are reunited. It's like they like, oh hi, and then, you know, C-3PO is like just like hello, hello. And also when Kylo Ren is having a real tantrum when Rey has escaped, you know, he's like, and then, you know, there are these two stormtroopers walking down the outside, and they're like, backing up, backing up, backing up. So it has a lot of humor as well. But, you know, I need to wrap this up now. But anyway, I think that Rey is either Luke Skywalker's daughter or Obi-Wan Kenobi's daughter somehow, granddaughter maybe, but she's somehow attached to the Skywalker family somehow. Well, anyway, and yeah, I think that's it. And the 3 reasons which I posted earlier to see Star Wars: The Force Awakens is Kylo Ren, because he's such a good badass, according to me. And then you have BB-8, which is the cute little robot. And then you had the first reason is Rey, because she's such a badass character. Not just because she's a girl, don't take that wrong, but because her character is such a strong character, and she's really worked it. And it's like, okay, yeah, this is who I am. I'm a scavenger hunter, and then I'm all of a sudden a pilot, and then I'm this, and then I'm this, and I might have the Force as well. So I think you should go. To me, it's not the movie of the year, it's the movie of the decade. Woohoo! So I give it a lot of, yeah, I think you should see it. See it in 3D if you can, at a theater. I think it's really good, and don't spoil for people. I mean, yeah, you might be having fun, but people who are really want to see it, because it's not cheap to go and see it, they might want that shocker, that character or this character or whatever. Well, I need to wrap it up now, so go and see Star Wars: The Force Awakens. Woohoo! Bye bye!